PC Recruiter gets a new update this week with a focus on time-saving enhancements for those of you making contract or temporary placements. This release includes a new margin calculator in the contract placement screen. To make it visible, you'll need to add it to your layout. We'll open any existing placement and use the Configure icon at the lower left corner to edit the layout. In the Add Group pop-up, we'll select Shortcut. The newly created Shortcut section appears at the bottom. We'll set it to show the contract estimator before saving the custom layout. Now, when creating a contract placement, we can see the new margin calculator. Let's select a candidate to place and then fill in a start date, end date, bill rate, and pay rate. When we click to open the estimator calculator, the dates and rate values will be imported from the placement screen. We'll click here to quickly fill in the daily hours for a standard 40-hour work week, and we can adjust the form values for any other relevant data. At the bottom, we can choose whether to calculate based on the actual expenses or the burden rate we fill in here. The estimator calculates the total revenue, estimated costs, and total profit. Clicking Update Values exits the calculator and fills the results into the summary fields on the placement record. The estimated total profit, along with the placement fee, will be used for revenue calculations in PC Recruiter's optional analytics engine. PCR's analytics offer a comprehensive graphic representation of your KPIs, charting the activities of users and teams. The analytics can help you trace performance trends to set and achieve your goals. With this new update, these powerful features are extended to non-permanent placements. When you access the analytics, you'll find the new tabs here in the Placement Summary panel. The default view shows both contract and perm placements together, using colored bubbles to visually separate the two. You'll also find tabs at the top of the screen, which let you see only one type of placement at a time. And here are the values we calculated earlier. The dates used by this chart default to the arranged date from the placements, but can now be set up to chart based on the start date instead upon request. Another change you'll find in this update are shortcuts to more easily convert contract placements to permanent ones. In previous versions, a position filled with a contract placement would need to be reopened so that a fresh placement record could be recorded. The new workflow eliminates several steps from the process. When we go to create a permanent placement from a filled position, we'll see this warning message, along with a new option to continue adding a placement anyway. There's also a new option under the Action pull-down for any existing contract placement to make it permanent. Choosing this option will jump directly to the permanent placement screen. If the contract placement didn't have any end date, the perm placement will just use the current date. Converting a placement in this way will create a new temp to perm activity on the employee's name record. We hope those of you doing contract or temp to perm placements will find these new features to be convenient time savers. More great updates to PC Recruiter are on the way in Q4 of this year, so be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook, join our LinkedIn users group, and watch the banner notifications inside of PCR and on your login screen.